Hi, Lauren. My name is Matt Wright, and I'm going to be walking you through this session today. Before we begin, I have some information for you, and I'm going to read it to make sure that I cover everything. You probably have a good idea of why we asked you here, but let me go over it again briefly. We're asking people to try using the website that we're working on so that we can see whether it works as intended. The session should take right about 40 minutes. Is that okay?
Yep.
Cool. The first thing I want to make clear right away is that we're testing the site, not you. You can do anything wrong here. In fact, this is probably the one place today where you don't have to worry about making any mistakes at all. As you use the site, I'm going to ask you as much as possible to try to think out loud. Say what you're looking at, what you're trying to do, and what you're thinking. This will be a big help to us. Also, please don't worry that you're going to hurt our feelings. We're doing this to improve the site, so we just need to hear your honest reactions. If you have any questions as we go along, just ask them. I may not be able to answer them right away since we're interested in how people do when they have someone sitting next to them to help. But if you still have any questions when we're done, I'll try to answer them then. Also, if you need to take a short break at any point, just let me know.
Okay.
You may have noticed the microphone. With your permission, we're going to record what happens on the screen and our conversation. The recording will only be used to help us figure out how to improve the site, and it won't be seen by anyone except people working on this project. And it helps me because I don't have to take as many notes. If you're okay with this, please indicate this by reviewing and then signing the informed consent form to your right there.
Okay.
Cool, awesome. Before we get started, I have a couple of questions. Have you ever ordered pizza online?
I have.
Awesome. Was it for a delivery or was it for pickup?
A delivery.
Why did you have it delivered?
Because I was lazy.
It's a good reason. What did you order?
Vegetarian pizzas.
Cool.
And we ordered some garlic knots, I think.
Nice. Yeah. How would you describe your experience?
I would say it was a good experience. It was pretty easy to do. The pizza got there pretty quickly. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Cool. So we're ready to get started. So go ahead and launch the web browser and go to Google. Then search for pizza in your zip code.
Okay. Can we pause for a second?
Yeah.
Well, just because, am I supposed to be on Papa John's or am I supposed to, do that whole thing?
Oh, so start.
You
We'll just
want
start
me
by,
to-
let's just have you go to Google.
Okay. I got this now.
No worries.
Okay.
Okay. Are you able to find what you need?
Yeah, there's several pizza places in my zip code that pop up.
Awesome. What pizza places pop up?
Domino's, the Gourmet Pizza Shop, and Pizza Hut.
Cool. Would any of those pizza places be ones that you would order from normally?
No.
Where would you order from normally?
Normally I would go to Mod Pizza.
Oh, okay.
I guess if I were going to order from a place, like for delivery, maybe Pizza Hut.
Okay. Mod Pizza's like that little pizza shop, right?
Yeah.
The little fancy one. Okay, so now that you've got an idea of the pizza places around in your area, let's have you go to papajohns.com. It should be open up in another window there.
Yeah.
Cool. So for the first task, I actually wrote down a little order list. If you could take a look at the post-it note I have over there.
Okay.
So I'd like you to try and make this exact order. So the first thing you're going to order is one pizza. It can be a large or medium, doesn't really matter.
Okay.
With mushroom and pepperoni.
Mm-hmm.
The second one, a half onion and half sausage with light sauce. And then for the third pizza, any specialty pizza, just whatever one sounds best to you.
Okay.
So as you're ordering it, do you are you finding everything? Is everything easy for you to find?
So far, all I've done is like entered in my address.
Cool, cool.
Mushroom and pepperoni. Yeah, so I'm creating my own pizza, which was the first option. Let's see, one mushroom, one pepperoni. Wait. Okay. There's a lot of options,
Right.
which is good, but also maybe a little bit overwhelming.
Do you feel like it makes it harder to find the right tools or the right path to get to where you're going, or?
I think so a little bit, just because I like that there's a lot of options, but they're just kind of all spread out, so there's just like a lot of information that you have to
Right.
like sift through when you're trying to like just find one particular thing,
Right.
which is a little bit difficult. Okay, so I've finished the mushroom and pepperoni.
Cool.
Now I will move on to the half onion, half sausage with light sauce.
When you're ordering pizza like this, would you normally have a lot of fancy orders, or do you order more like plain orders?
We definitely don't make extravagant orders or anything. Maybe we'll kind of tweak things because we are vegetarian.
Right.
But yeah, we still just have, max of 3 toppings at any one time.
Cool.
So, I'm trying to make this half onion and half sausage pizza. And I don't know how to make things half, so it's just across the entire thing right now, across the entire pizza.
Right. So to make something half, I believe you would do something up in this area.
Oh, okay.
Now, after seeing how that works, do you think that is easier to understand, or would you have thought to click that?
I would never have thought to have clicked that. I mean, it's definitely easy once I know that that's what that's for.
But it's not obvious.
It wasn't obvious to me, no.
How do you feel about the order, like the options are presented to you in?
Again, just there's kind of a lot going on. I guess like the succession of options makes sense. Because like you kind of build upward, like you start with the crust, you add on cheese, meat, and veggies, and that's the order that it makes sense in.
Yeah.
So that makes sense, like if I'm just trying to go to the cheeses, I can just click on that immediately if I'm just trying to whatever, but again, it's just kind of like a lot of options
For sure.
coming at you at once. Okay, so I'm on my last pizza now, so this is the specialty one, so
Yeah.
I just choose any specialty pizza?
Anyone that seems good to you.
Okay. And so I'm going to choose... All of these are meaty. Oh, I'm going to choose the Garden Fresh.
Nice. Super veggie one?
Yes. Okay, so I believe I've finished the order.
Cool. Now, when you were going through that process, did you find it easy? Did you find it annoying, or were there things that you liked?
It was. I mean, it wasn't hard, but it was a little annoying that there was like so much to look at that I was like, it was like hard to focus on any one particular thing. That was a little bit difficult when I was searching for like, these particular options, especially with like the half topping one.
For sure.
I definitely didn't think that it was like intuitive where the placement was for that option.
Right.
I felt like it would have made more sense for it to have been like with the topping where I was choosing it, but I mean, it wasn't difficult in any way.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, now that you completed the first task, we're going to move on to the next thing. So, still on this site, let's say you want to sign up for deals and coupons, but you don't want to register. You just want to give them your email. Can you do this? And what do you think you will receive by email?
Okay, so
basically, you're going to look on the site and see if you can find where you could, like, give them your email
without
registering.
Yeah, without like having an account with them,
Yeah.
basically. Okay. So I would go to the bottom is where I would normally look for something like that.
Like at the very bottom of the webpage?
Yeah. I don't actually see it here. Oh, here we go. Text and email offers. So, I mean, it tells me here I can get special discounts for being a subscriber, access to exclusive offers and sweepstakes, immediate notification of promotions, and news from Papa John's.
Cool. What did you, like, if you were to sign up with your email here, what would you expect to receive?
1,000 emails. One's about deals and one's just about probably new promotional items.
Do you think you would ever do something like this of your own volition? Or would there be any reason for you to do that?
You know, if I ordered from Papa John's all the time, if I had a lot of use for all of those coupons or discounts, but I don't personally have that.
Awesome. Well, then now we're going to move on to the last task of our usability study. Your pizza, I'm going to give you a quick scenario. Your pizza arrives and it's terrible. Your driver was rude and you're really upset about what just happened. You call the local store, but you get nowhere. You need to connect to the corporate office. How would you imagine you would do that?
Okay, so I would probably look on their website for the corporate office phone number and try to call them. But ideally, I would try to see if there was like an email or a chat with their corporate office, because I don't want to spend that much time on the phone
instead of talking to them.
Yeah,
for sure. Could you, if you look at the website right now, do you see anywhere like that would match up like what you just said?
Let's see. So there's a customer service. They have a feedback form. Local Papa John's store. Customer care team might be it. To me, it looks like it would probably be this customer care team.
For sure.
Option.
So, but do you feel like if you were in that scenario, you feel like you could find what you're looking for, like being able to call them, or contact them?
Not really, because doing this right now, it looks like I can just leave them like a note, and like they don't look like they're offering their customer service phone number at all, actually.
So you feel like you feel like they care less after you're looking at the website.
Well, yeah, because I mean, even though that wasn't my first option, it should be an option, I feel like.
For sure.
But it looks like they they don't want you to have their phone number, maybe, because it's just not offered anywhere, which is a little bit
or maybe
weird.
they just want to make it harder to find.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, thank you so much for participating in our usability study. That about wraps it up for everything. I want to thank you again for helping me with this and furthering along. This will help us figure out a lot of the issues we have with the site and what we're trying to fix.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.